I was thinking the other day, because for me personally, I've never gone to see a therapist. And so I was thinking, like, if I actually did go to therapy, like, what would I do? And, like, what would be the best way about it? And I was just thinking, like, just go to a therapist and just talk about all the crap in your life, just all your trauma and baggage, and just dump it onto them. Because for most of us, we just want someone to talk to. Some of us are really lonely. Some of us are really starved of just that human connection. And I don't think it's like the best case all the time to just trauma dump to your friends and family, because it might be about them, or it's just not nice, to trauma dump, because they might not be in the best situation. And we got to understand that it's not always the best decision, but we've got a whole profession that is basically this sort of outlet to talk about our problems and get solutions. So just dump all your emotional baggage on these poor people. And when I mean poor people, I just mean these therapists, because these therapists are just like you and I. They've got their own problems as well. So I kind of feel bad that we have to trauma dump on those guys, and they've got their own trauma to deal with. And now they need the therapist themselves. But just talk about all your issues to them and just move on. And like, I wouldn't even listen to what they got to say. Like, I feel like you already know deep down like what you need to do. um as a man, like, I'm not sure about the female perspective, but as a man, if you're old enough, you should understand what's going on. It might be worth actually having some insight on how to better yourself. But at the end of the day, therapists and all that is just a business, and there's people out there that would rather just keep the business than have less of it and heal people, right? Because they're making money and they got to run a business. Because like, we just need to talk to someone and vent our sad existence sometimes, and then move on. You feel good and then you just move on. Because as a man, you need to use those emotions and all this hurt and stuff and direct that energy into something productive. You can't be talking about it every day and getting all mopey and sad. It just makes you sad when you're focusing on it too much. So that's why I suggest that you say your stuff, you say your piece, and then you just move on. Getting it all out there, have a bit of a whinge, and then just get back into the grind, lock in, and take some steps and take action, because that's the only way that you can actually improve your life, is you have to take action. And I know damn well that you need to do. If you've been on this channel, then you know what to do. So personally, I've never went to see a therapist, but if I did, that's what I would do. That's how I would use that facility, that service. Otherwise, you might get caught in a loop and you're just talking about your sad stuff all the time, over and over again. Like, you're not a woman. Like, you got to take action as a man. Otherwise, you're stuffed, man. You need to provide some value. So that's my advice for you guys. Again, I'm not a licensed therapist. I'm just a guy on the internet, just saying my interesting perspective of just how I feel about this. I don't think you should never go to a therapist. I suggest you do, but that's how I would do it. Because it's not fair to trauma dump on your friends and family all the time, especially if it's stuff about your effed up childhood and all that stuff. But yeah, I hope that gives a bit of insight. Again, I'm not talking bad about therapists or anything like that. It's just about how I'd go about it, because I've never been. I just can see that if you did need to talk to somebody, that is a good place, for a lot of people, a lot of guys. And again, because a lot of us are lonely and starved of just that human connection of just talking to someone, and just talking to someone is just great. And just talking about your problems, it just feels great, for someone to hear you out. But yeah, I hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you next time. Peace.